Hello Pisces, welcome to my channel. Thank you for watching, liking, sharing and subscribing. I hope you enjoy the insights here in this reading. It's a general reading. Take what works for you. I have shuffled and laid out the cards. I work with the 12 houses of the zodiac, and as the cards are appearing in each house, then those are the influences that are coming to bear at this time. So in the first house, we have the earth element, which is all about stability. So with the first house, it's everything to do with the self, yourself, your appearance, the first impressions that you make on other people, or just the impressions that you make on other people. It's all self-oriented interests, physical body, observable characteristics. So it's everything that your personality, your vitality. It could also be physical regimes that you're busy undertaking, whether it's working out or some other kind of physical activity, but it's everything to do with the self. So now with the earth element coming in there, it's asking you to stay strong, to pull out your inner strength, and you must be deeply anchored at this time. So stay centered, deeply anchored, deeply rooted, whatever way works for you. But you need to really be honing in on your own inner stability and inner strength. It's also about applying practical wisdom to whatever it is that you're trying to do. So whether this is you perhaps interacting with more people than you usually would, or just with others, you want to come across as self-assured. You want to be methodical, and you want to be patient and organized. So either you're being asked to bring these elements into your life currently, or you may be coming across like this to others. So you're being received as that. You also need to let go of fears and avoid being too fixed in your attitudes and your way of thinking, because this could very well be preventing you from achieving greater things. You need to take action in some way, shape or form, but you need to let go of a few things. You need to let go of perhaps a few attitudes or sort of fearful beliefs, because action is required. You can also, it's also going to be very good for you to be spending time in nature. So it's a very earthy element, this. You also may need to let go of a few materialistic things, or just let go of a few things that just are not helping you really at this time. You may also have to prove yourself in some way, shape or form, going forward. So if that is the case, then you really are going to need to, sort of hold on to your inner strength and actually, come across as being self-assured, because you want to, put your best foot forward really at this time. Then in the second house, we have the air element, which is all about communicating. So now the second house deals with your money, your income, and it's also to do with your possessions, what you own, like real estate, your property, your land, if you own land. It's also about your self-worth and your values. So with the air element in there, you may just need to speak up about something. You may need to just put your words. Your words are going to be very important at this time. So you need to perhaps ask. Perhaps you're not feeling that you're getting the remuneration that you need for work that you are doing, or something like that, and you need to speak up about it. But it's also about thinking things through first before you take action, or before you embark on a new path, because a new path could very well come up for you in some way, to do with the second house. So it's avoid making emotional decisions. This will be a challenge for you because you are a water sign, and Pisces are very in tune with their emotions, and they go by sense. So you may it may be difficult for you to do that, but you need to be objective. You need to detach and just avoid making emotional decisions at this time, because this requires clear thinking. And you need to put into words what it is that you are thinking about. So whether this is, as I said, a monetary plan, or it's something to do with, something that you're wanting to actually take ownership of, or it could just be perhaps you want to, get clarity on your own particular set of values and your self-worth. Perhaps you need to do some sort of like a gratitude journal, or just something to manifest your thoughts as well, because it is about that. You also need to get clear about what your goals are. And your thoughts and words are very, very important. So what you think and what you say are going to determine a lot of things for you, what you can manifest. So if you're thinking and speaking positively, then that is what will manifest for you. So you also need to be honest with yourself about what your goals are, what you expect from life, what you want for yourself. As I said, it may just be speaking up about what you want and to improve your income in some way. But just have a think through first. Perhaps you're wanting to make decisions monetarily as well. All of those, perhaps put it down on paper, go through it, work out a plan. But communication is going to be very important. Your words are going to be very important. And we have words coming up again. This is now in your actual third house. This is the house of communication. So again, thinking and words are coming in. So with this, your third house is, as I said, everything to do with communication, but it's written, verbal, it's your body language, it also deals with contracts and documents, and also speaking with others on a bigger scale, but also with your aunts and your uncles and your cousins and siblings. So there may be some issue, a family issue, which is coming up as well. It's asking you to be mindful, to really pay attention, as I said, to your words and what's being said, and what is going down on paper, the words and how the contracts or documents are laid out and so on. So, you need to be able to communicate with versatility. So you need to be versatile about how you express yourself. But you also need to listen, because this is something that Gemini needs to harness for themselves, is to learn to listen as well as speak, because they're very verbal. So but listening is equally important, because once you've listened, then you can really formulate what it is you want to say, instead of jumping in first and just blurting something out. Also, you might hear of gossip, or you don't allow yourself to be dragged into that, or just avoid any gossipy conversations, or perpetuating a gossipy tale. Just steer clear of all of that, because that could come in for you as well. You may have to talk your way into something or out of something. And you could also be in two minds about something. Perhaps you're wanting to purchase something, or you're wanting to you've got a contract or some sort of document which you need to finalize. But it's about absorbing what is being said there and taking it in, and then making a decision necessarily. It could also be about finishing what you start. So if you've got something pending, finish it. And you could be multitasking. That's another Gemini trait. Also technology may come in for you, because this falls under this sign. You could be having to upgrade something, or you could be having to use a different form of technology to communicate to others. The third house also covers short journeys. So this is local trips. And it's going to be very good for you to do that, because with Gemini energy, you could be feeling quite restless. And you may need to just want to get out and make sure it's interesting and it piques your curiosity. Get out and about and go and enjoy lots of different activities. Perhaps just enjoy going out with a friend and enjoy sort of chatting about whatever you feel like. But it's interesting trips that you could take. Also check your car. your vehicle, because that all comes under Mercury rules Gemini, and Mercury rules all electronics, technology, and vehicles. So if you're going to embark on a trip locally, just check that, your spare tire is pumped up, and that if there's any kind of niggling situation, that you address it, so that you are fully able to undertake that trip with freedom and without any worries. Then in the 4th house, we have South Node, which is life's debts. So this sounds very ominous, and it can be, but really what the South Node is all about is actually dealing with the past. Let go of the past. So now it's falling in your 4th house, which is everything to do with your home, your actual physical home, your home life, and your early, your where you came from, your ethnic identity, your foundation, your early family foundation, and your roots. So now with this card coming in, it could be to do with that. Perhaps you need to let go of issues around your ethnic identity, or issues around your early, your foundation, your roots, where you actually come from your actual family. There may be issues there that you actually need to let go of now. Put to rest and move forward, because you need to move forward. The South Node is dealing with, is actually putting the past to bed, to deal with it, so that you can move forward into your life purpose. The North Node covers your life purpose, what you came here to do this time around on this planet. And with the South Node, it's a karmic thing. So if you're into past lives, you could be dragging a bit of baggage, or a bit of a few problems from, or just issues from previous lifetimes, and now you need to deal with them, because once you deal with them and close them off, end those cycles, then you can move forward. And then really your life starts to take off. You get on mission, you actually find your path, and a whole lot of things. So it also could just be dealing with issues from the past. So now release, it's also about releasing what is not useful to you, or what does not make you happy. So this is actually within your home. This could be physical things within your home. It could be family heirlooms. It could be old furniture, or it could be old things that have been passed down to you, which really, for whatever reason, you've got negative emotions attached to that, to those items. Pass them on. Recycle them to somebody, or just sell them off, but release them now. Because it's kind of holds you down. It blocks your energy in your home. You need to free things up, and actually once you free up that energy, move it on, then you create space for new things, the things you really want to come into your life. And this is hugely important in a home, particularly. So it could also be that you have things in your home which just are blocking you in general. Perhaps you've got broken items, clutter, things that you just are not helpful to you now. So tackle them, take action, and actually get rid of it, because you will feel lighter and lighter and much better. And a lot of things may just clear up and sort themselves out. You want to welcome your new path. You want to welcome better things. And you can only do that if you're freeing space up for yourself. It's also about working towards finishing or resolving matters. So this could be a physical home issue, or it could be an old family issue. It could be something to do with the actual structure of your home. Perhaps you're trying to renovate and it's just not working. There's issues that have got to be sorted out. It's actually about taking action and actually addressing it and dealing with it and sorting it out. Don't let things pile up and build up around you. Taking this action, or starting on this new, clearing the path and clearing your home to make way for better things is not, it won't be easy. But you will feel out of your comfort zone. You will feel a bit uncomfortable. But it's necessary. It's very necessary in order for you to get on path, get on mission, and sort your surroundings out.